Hey, what's up guys? So I wanted to make sort of a follow-up video to the last couple of videos we made regarding AMD's upcoming 3rd generation Ryzen processors. I'll link up a few important videos we covered in the past. You can find those down below, but basically we got some news, and not rumors this time, but actual news that don't happen very often when it comes to this type of stuff. Anyway, in AMD's latest meeting with its financiers, they unveiled the following. Yeah, that's right, 3rd generation Ryzen as well as Radeon 7 plus Navi in Q3. So essentially everything is going down in Q3. Now Q3 or 3rd quarter is between July and September. So AMD could technically drop the next generation Ryzen as early as July 1st or as late as September 31st or whatever the last day of that month might be. Now obviously I'm hoping for an early release in July, but you never know, right? Imagine having E3 to sort of kick the summer off, following by a big release of 3rd generation Ryzen, and then dropping Navi with RTX 2070 performance for under $300. Wow, sounds pretty brilliant to me, like a dream-like summer in fact. Anyway, in case you're not fully up to date with what next generation processors from AMD is going to be like, I link up a few important videos down below. Now obviously I'm going to be testing and comparing these processors with the current gen to give you guys a better idea if it's worth upgrading for you or not. Remember, if you're already sitting on a Ryzen processors, you're most likely gonna be able to keep the motherboard and just switch out the processor or the CPU, and so you don't have to upgrade your whole rig, as the processor will fit just fine, which is indeed very awesome. So pretty nice cheap upgrade if you like. Now in terms of pricing and initial CPU drops, we're looking at a total of 3 models as it seems. We don't know for sure. AMD could be launching more processors as well, but the rumor has it that there's about 3 or 4 processors they're gonna launch with. Now, as I'm telling you this, grab the salt, cause now comes more rumors again. So now the most basic CPU that is soon about to drop, the cheapest CPU possible if you like, is going to be a 6-core CPU. And yeah, the flagship is going to be a 16-core one, which is pretty fantastic. So the listed models are the following. So we got Ryzen 3, Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7, and possibly Ryzen 9. As for the rumors, in the entry-level segment, AMD is said to be readying 3 new Ryzen 3 processors with and without an integrated graphics, all featuring 6 Zen 2 cores and 12 threads. And as for the Ryzen 5, we got the 3600X, the 3600 and the 3600G. These are 8-core processors and are meant for the mid-range, and towards the higher end of the spectrum we got 2 all-new 12-core processors and a total of 24 threads. These will combine both high clocks and high core count and should be fantastic for all types of stuff. And so for example, if you're rendering video, you want to play video games while streaming and that kind of stuff, you get the idea, right? The 7 series would perhaps be the better option for you. This is overkill productivity performance, so it is not going to be a bestseller, but if you're doing lots of heavy workloads, for example, yeah, the 7 series might be the best option for you. Now they're also rumored to be a Ryzen 9 with a possible 3850X and a 3800. These are 16-core CPUs and yeah, 16 cores and 32 threads in total, which is nuts. Now WCCTF Tech actually did a full chart with full specs as well as pricing for these. Should be said that these rumors seems very reasonable. So which processor is going to be the best deal for you? Well, without knowing exactly how these processors are going to perform, it's hard to predict really, but on paper the Ryzen 3 3300 with 6 cores and 12 threads starting at $99 will be more than enough for most people just looking for a cheap CPU to game on, which should also be enough for streaming as well if you're into that kind of stuff. Now if you want a little bit more oomph, I would definitely consider the Ryzen 7 with 12 cores. Now obviously this one is more expensive, coming in at around $300. I'm gonna do my best guys to cover as many processors as I can for you guys, so definitely stick around. Also, if you're looking for a new processor, which one are you most likely gonna go for? Let me know in the comments. Also, we got a Discord server that is gonna go up very soon. I'm very excited. We're just finishing up a few things, and I am getting a bit of help from people here as I'm not very good at this stuff. Now, if you want to become a mod, for example, please reach out to me on Twitter, as we're going to need a few of those very soon also. Now, I'm going to be back with a brand new video in just a few days time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, have an awesome day, alright?